What's up guys, ZMD here. Today I want to talk to you guys about something to kick up your attractiveness. Make sure you stick around till the end of the video, and if you haven't already, what you doing? Subscribe to the channel, let's hop into it. So behavior is everything. Everything. After your initial impression of seeing someone, behavior is the main thing that catches my eye, and probably yours too. It's probably the most important characteristic that actually defines you. So why then are all of us so conditioned, so programmed to be trying to do things to fit into a society or carry these ideas with people who in reality don't actually care at all? No one cares. Everyone is so busy and invested in their own life and problems that no one has time to actually worry about you. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. But in the whole process of behaving a certain way for others, it's so easy to lose yourself entirely, your entire identity. Everyone these days chases things, often social validation. I see this all the time. Men do this with women and vice versa. And what you have to understand is that often trying hard to be someone that you're not only appear less genuine and fake in what it is you're trying to portray, but you lose sight of your own goals, your own thoughts, your own dreams, really your own self. So you lose yourself and you lose those around you, and really what for? Self-improvement is about improving yourself. You improve yourself, sure, but through the process you still maintain your own personal goals, your beliefs, your main identity. By changing your entire life to gain the approval of a few insignificant people, you can actually ruin your entire life. Don't do this. I've seen it so many times. Now, whether this comes in the form of career decisions, to please your parents, or trying to do something to impress others, or playing a sport that you never actually enjoyed just to appease someone else, it's like by focusing on things that you don't care about or holding opinions and values that you don't believe, it's the number one way to shoot yourself in the foot, and you ruin your own identity and your dignity in the process. Let's say you do gain that approval, and let's say that you are temporarily happy. What do you think are the long-term ramifications of giving others the power to control your own self-worth? Relying on others for your own self-confidence is the worst idea, because it's a never-ending well. And at what lengths will you go to ultimately do that? Kill others for gang approval and initiation? It's like, the truth is, people can become so brainwashed very easily, and they will go to any means necessary to gain that validation. You can never be content. So why then would you give anyone else that much power over yourself? The reality is that you will be much more attractive and deemed valuable if you follow your own ideals. I don't like to get political, but if you look at Trump, I think one of the things that people really liked about him was that he was a very polarizing guy, but he was who he was. He had an opinion, he said it, end of story. Like me, hate me, but it is what it is, and I am me. I think that resonated with a lot of folks. And you too, as an adult, should be confident like that. It does not mean you should be stubborn or hell-bent on getting everything your way. I believe it's always necessary to learn from others and eventually make your own decisions. And you know, we're always ever evolving, ever changing, but never cave in to do what others expect of you if it isn't what you yourself want, because you aren't respecting yourself in that whole process. I think as children, we are encouraged to be ourselves, and often we can do this, but as we grow, we meet other people, we often lose sight of it in adolescence and trying to fit in. And the issue we run into is that when you are adamantly your own person with your own values, you can't expect everyone around you to always like you. You may lose friends, maybe family, maybe even career promotions, but the truth is that people often prefer the fake version of us, depending often on how agreeable you are, and they don't like conflicting or otherwise independent thoughts or ideals. So anyway, I wanted to make this short video regarding why it's so important to do your own thing. Never require validation from anyone else. Stay sexy, guys. Never be ashamed of who you are, so long as you aren't a serial killer. Keep being a boss.